Benchmark! Hey everyone, how's everyone doing today? I'm a little bit low energy from rough day at work, but I'm happy to get to blueprints. We'll go ahead and say hello Silver, hello Lemonade. Let me give uppies to everyone who wants it. No, not game. There we go. That one. So now we have uppies, and we can get into the game. Today we're gonna try and do the classroom stuffs. we'll try and see how far we can get in the classrooms. Though also, if we don't get classrooms, I'm just gonna take it slow. We're just gonna see what we can find as we wander around the house. Yes, we have blueprints. Start the day off with 4 gems and how many points this time? 39. Not bad. Oh, if we're doing classrooms, we should do Blue Banner of the King. And then go wander over to the outside one. Just try to hit spacebar like I could jump in this game. That's not how blueprints works. Oh, no classroom. Oh, we were needing the shelter emails. So I guess we'll do that today. Though I kind of wish that I hadn't hit blue now, because now we just have blue rooms. I don't know. We'll figure out something to do today. Maybe we'll try and get the power hammer back or the burning glass. So log into network. Oh! Eternal, thank you for the raid! That's a shame it's not open. Electronic mail. Okay, so we have quite a few emails here. We'll go oldest to newest, I think. So we've got, yes, and don't worry, this communication is fully secure. I'm the only lab technician with network access, and the only one who uses this terminal. I'm working to get you some more supplies, but I'm not focusing on essentials, as I believe there's enough food in the shelter to last for the duration, though I think it'll be wise if you can do a quick inventory to confirm that. So, no sender or receiver on this one, which is interesting. I don't know. Would this be Robert Moore? Was he the one that was? Hang on, let's do. Well, let's see if we'll figure out who this is. So we'll go window capture so that we have our notes. There we go, and then we go to people. Eepwell Val. My hunch was Randolph Moore, the lead lab technician. But that doesn't quite seem right, does it? Did he call himself technician? I am the only lab technician with network access. So it has to be one of the lab technicians, which I believe we know Kimberly Thompson is a lab technician, but she's newer. And then Randolph Moore is the lead. So I assume this was an email from Randolph Moore, based on how they've written it. So that's likely. Back to mailbox. Oh, and actually no, it says Armour on it. I feel like I should have noticed that it was from Armour, but I didn't see it on that page. It's weird that it doesn't say from on there. I'm gonna take a picture of this so that I have it later. And then in terms of area, there's not nearly as much room in here as I remembered from my youth. If it was just me, I wouldn't mind, but with 4 of us and the space that we are going to need for planning, I don't expect this to be a sustainable situation for more than a week, a fortnight at best. So that means that when this was going down, there was 4 people in here. That's about all I got from that one. I think that's all I was supposed to get from that, though. And then from Enough More, I passed a message on, and your uncle says he may have an idea for a more long-term solution, but it's going to require some doing. I'm not sure exactly what he has in mind, but this morning when I looked at today's blueprints, I saw he had drafted the pump room, a floor plan I hadn't used in a very, very long time. I have a feeling you all may be taking a boat ride shortly. Oh, that's nice. A hummingbird? That's very cute. Hi, Gold. And then hi, Eternal. Missed that one too. Let me double check which ones I got already. Okay, so I did not get a picture of this one yet. So I think this is talking about the level 6 at the pump, which we still need to get the reservoir back to level 6 and go take this boat ride that they supposedly took. Because we know enough about that to know that it exists. We just don't know what's down there. And then stay put. It's finally happening. We're just confirming from our source that the Red Guard is coming tomorrow to begin their formal inquiry into the disappearance. At this point, it's going to be too risky to move you until next week at the earliest. Just hang tight for now. So it was Mom and 3 others that were in this shelter and then moved to whatever is covered in the reservoir. So that's interesting. This was the Red Guard stuff, so that was when they were coming. But I think our mom is the only one that we know has quote-unquote disappeared. So I believe it was her, especially with the talk of her uncle, which is Herbert Sinclair. But we now have defenses against red rooms today, so that'll be useful to some degree. I think it's going to be a focus on getting items now. Hi Sanders, how you? Oh, dining room off the bat? I don't want that here though. That seems very annoying. Oh, lights out. We'll grab that and then carry on. I feel like I should have done the other direction first, but oh well.
I sure do feel like crashing soon. It'd be a shame if you saved your progress or something.
I guess we'll grab them now. Thaddeus, thank you for the spreadsheets. Oh, that's just brighter than it usually is. That's weird. Alright, let's see if there were any emails here. Network. Oops, I didn't type in the password. Network. Swan Song, and then... The other thing is, what if we type Swan Song HSS here? Because we know that works in security, but I don't remember how to try it here. From Chef to Camp. Do we... I don't know of a chef to camp. I guess that's the chef of the place. Randolph, as I know you've been conducting temperature-related experiments this past week, I tried my best to avoid accessing my frozen stock during your normal working hours. However, on Friday, I was making my famous black truffle pizza and had to visit the freezer for a few ingredients. I hope I didn't mess anything up. Chef, please don't worry too much about freezer access. The experiments we're doing aren't very sensitive, and they're already accounted for normal variations due to expected use and staff traffic. However, surprisingly, we did see a major temperature rise on Friday, which I believe may be related not to your freezer visit, but to the use of furnace in close proximity. In the future, you should try to avoid that bit further away. You should try and draft that a bit further away, as the temperature rise from drafting that room has a major effect on temperature in the house, and even more so in rooms in close proximity to it. Interesting. Oh, good luck streaming. Who is that just gave me scritches? Val, thank you for the scritches. I forgot to actually take screenshots of these, didn't I? Did I get the picture of the thingy? Yes, I did. I got the picture of the list, so that's fine. And then Sinclair. Baron Sinclair, as we discussed in our meeting earlier this week, will be sealing off the entrance to the Blackbird server this week, as well as archiving all our electronic mailboxes and locking access. I'm not sure just how tech-savvy we expect the Red Guard to be, but there is more than enough data on our servers that these extra precautions are, in my opinion, the very minimum measures that we should be considering, given the likelihood of an investigation next month. Oh, I forgot to take a picture of that. It helped to actually wait for it to say everything first. Did I wait for it to say everything on the other ones? I am in a rush, weirdly. I shouldn't be. So both of the chef ones, I waited properly. It was just this one that I needed to. Let's delete that screenshot so we don't have that clogging up stuff. And then from Sinclair. Yeah, you have to figure out how you're supposed to deal with the antechamber locked doors. Oh, and all he says is lock it down, lock it all down. So he does not want it getting out. I assume it's the emails that were with the shelter that we just saw that he probably doesn't want revealed, given that they were worried about the Red Guard and those. Is there anything else I want to do? Oh, hang on. Let's try the other password that we have.
Lemonade_Fox wants cat to shapeshift. Made.
Okay. I'll try that one again in a second, because I don't know if I actually typed that correctly. I was torn between shapeshifts. Nope, okay. So that one only works in the security. So is my... Okay. I thought my lights weren't working for some reason. Experiment setup. Let's see what experiments we can get today. I want to go for letters today, I think. I want more information, so letters. I don't think red rooms, because I don't want to lose steps. But it's... The drawing room is less likely. Well, actually, if we want the day to end faster, going for red rooms is probably better. So I think we'll do that one. Start experiment. And we're early enough in the day that every red room that we get now should count. And speaking of, we have an immediate red room. Do we want that right off the bat? Yeah, might as well. Why was your light switch light blue? Who is that did that one? Zax, thank you for the scriptures. Hi. this room here. Library. Oh, but if we get the library separate, we could, in theory, get bookstore after it. So I think I'll go around this room then. Save library for another time. Oh, we found a treasure map. You know where this is? Okay, so that's right side 4 from the top. Okay, coins. And then do we wanna see what the great Alzada has to say?
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. Faintly in the mist, I see a figure. A statue cradled in a courtyard of scented
Apparently, I'm the psychic.
stone. You will find yourself one day wandering these paths, walking in the footsteps of the past, wandering and waiting, searching for a shadow that will never be cast, longing for the day to end, the hours to pass.
Did you have
What you
shrimp?
have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
That was a hell of a sleep. So that didn't give us much information other than there's a place we're gonna go, and it has a statue, I think. We'll try this way. I think I'd rather go parlor here. Oh, hey, sprinklers. Oh, is it? It does seem like he's running out of stuff to say. I've been in this form for like 5 minutes. This box is not empty. This box contains gems. All statements that contain the word gems are false. So then if we assume this one's false, then it wouldn't have the gems. That would make this one true. And this one could then also be true. But it's not for sure that it is. If this one's false, then this one's empty. Then one of these two has to be true. And if this one's true, then this one would be false. If this one's true, this one's false. This feels like a gamble. Why do I not see... Like, I haven't hit anything that makes it one way or the other. Because either of these two being false feels valid. It's just... So it can't be both of them are true. Because if these two are true, then this one would be false, which would make this one false, which can't be correct. Yeah, I know the blue box doesn't have the word gems on it. Yeah, so this one can be true, that one can be false, and this one can be true. That is valid. But assume this one is false, this one is true, which would make this one false. That's still a valid arrangement. What's the question? Is it a hydrate? I have options for snack time, like I usually do. I've got the biscuits with chocolate on top, I've got the fruit snacks, Kinder Bueno, Hello Panda, Lay's potato chips. I think I'm gonna say no dehydrated marshmallows this time, just because I didn't even want to finish them last time, so I don't think I want them today. Am I hurting your brain? How am I hurting your brain? That's not a snack, that's a drink. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. If you're eating water, you're doing something wrong. You're supposed to drink it. Alright, I'm gonna assume this one's true, that one's false, so it's this one. Nope, I was wrong. I don't know why that wasn't valid, though. This box is not empty. If that's true, then this one would be false. And this one says it's false. Oh. It itself. But that's a paradox. It can't be counting itself. Because if all statements that contain the word gems are false, that would mean it's itself false. Which, that's a paradox. Because then it 1, 2. I'm gonna refund that snack time. We'll worry about that later. Guest library? Let's see, which book do we want? Which book do we not have in the notes, is the question. Books. We've got Curse Blackbridge, Stargaze Companion, got Realm and Rune, History of Arinda, and Red Prince. So we don't have Sightseer's Guide to Reddington, we don't have Swimbird, we don't have the Pump Manual, we don't have Crafting Strategy, we have Curse of Blackbridge. Oh, we haven't seen a new clue. So I think we'll do a new clue. So we've not seen that one yet. We can worry about getting the other ones another time. I can even do those on my other save if needed. I think we'll do Trophy Room here. Because that gets us more... Oh, apparently that was... that was a keycard door at that time. Yeah, so far got 4 trophies so far. So is there anything else in here that we can spin this? Hang on, is this actually the world map? I think that is the world map. I would not expect the parlor game to not reset between games. There's no way they ask you to remember what the previous day one was. That just doesn't seem like this game. I'm gonna do more dartboard puzzles. Then we've not created all of the workshop contraptions. We've not done the drafting sweepstakes. We don't even know what the drafting sweepstakes is. We've gotten 3 of the sigils. And then those are all other ones, basically. Though Diploma Trophy we want to try and do, but we can't do today because we don't have classrooms. We'll go this way. A little bit early for the mechanarium. Coco Den. It'd be great if we could get, like, a ton of gems today and then end with Freezer. That'd be a good option. Because then we could start with a whole bunch of gems tomorrow. Wait, what do you mean that you're in 2 places at once? This game is great. I don't think I want to worry about the clock tower right now. I will do... I want dining room? Oh, YouTube chat and Twitch chat? Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. Got that one. Try and get pump room today. Seems like a valid thing for today. I appreciate you trying to help with moderating. I'm not too worried about keys, but it might be worth grabbing. Though I'm also tempted by billiards room. We'll just do billiards room. That might have keys in it. No garage key or anything here. Alright, so 10 is 10. Alright, and now we've got squared going on. So I think that's 4 times 4 is, 4 times 3 is 12, so 16. Yep. I'm surprised that I'm still going for puzzles. It was... brain no work at end of work today. But it's doing better. I like blueprints. Alright, so we've got 9. And then I think the purple is divided, is it not? Here, we'll go classroom. I think that's grade 2? Yeah. So purple is division. So it is times 19, or sorry, times 18 divided by 9 divided by 9. So that should be just 9? No. I was trying to shortcut it. That don't work. So it's 9 divided by 9 is 1. Multiplied by 18 is 18. Divided by 9... Yeah, dizzy is not too dizzy right now. I'm not super dizzy right now. That's 2. I forgot order of operations. Okay, this one's a trickier one. So we've got 10, 17, 18, 19, 20, and then that's 20 divided by 2 is 10, minus 7 squared. So I think that's 10 minus 7 would be the 3. 3 times 3 is 9. Divided by 3 is, isn't that back to 3? Okay, it is! And we get a key card. I'll take it. Pump room is tempting. Kennel is gonna help in the long run, though. I don't have a shovel right now, though. We'll do pump room. Wait, why is experiment successful? That wasn't a red room. What? Oh, whenever you draft a mechanical room, trigger your current experiment. Okay, we need to draft a ton of mechanical rooms today, then. I didn't even realize that stack, but we're gonna get so many letters if we could do that. And you earn channel points by just watching and stuff. I think you can also earn some bonus by subscribing and like doing bits or something. I don't entirely remember how that works. Unless you're trying to get the cat tokens from the Discord, in which case you probably want to just submit a whole bunch of clips. Because those will get you those. So we need reservoir. Pull out. So we need to end up at 6. Also, it was 6, right? I'm not just misremembering. What's the genuine question? Solutions and reservoir cups? Reservoir. This one. Yeah, entry level is 6, so we need to get down to 6. Okay, now we've got one too many. How do we want to do that? Aquarium. Then which one was aquarium? One. I'm definitely, like, if you have any questions, you can put it in the help needed section of my Discord, and then whoever actually knows the answer can chime in. Because there's a lot of good tutorials out there for how to set up OBS and stuff, so I wouldn't worry too much. So we moved over 4. How do we want to do this now? You don't. That bad idea. Can I get that in Fountain? Does Fountain connect to that one? One connects to the middle one. So then if we swap that out, dump that in Fountain. And then the kitchen is in 4 that connects to the right tank. And only the right tank. That's kind of annoying. Okay, so we got that in Fountain then. And we can swap that around. Push this into that one. And then we swap it to this side. Kill because it needs to do that. pull that back out so we empty that one. This is the pump room. Now we pull from kitchen. Is that not? Why? Oh, because I didn't push that there. Okay. So that should take 3 from there. And then we can dump 3 into the reservoir. So that we're all good there. What? Why is it still going? No. Oh no, that's fine. That is 6. That is perfectly fine. So then we will swap to fountain. Have fountain dump out more here. And then that's also full. I don't think you can use the sledgehammer at the reservoir. I've never seen a spot to do that. Let's pull that even lower. Oh, I don't know if you can use the sledgehammer on those. I've never tried. Alright, so we've got that sorted. I think... Do we want to keep going up, or do we want to backtrack for items? I think we want to backtrack for items on this one. Actually, yeah, we'll backtrack. Do you want to make sure that we have enough steps to actually go down to the reservoir? I'm not aiming for room 46 today. That is not even remotely the goal. We'll do drawing room. That gives us options. We'll pop this one for now. I like security there. I forgot that was a mechanical room. And why can't you listen to it while watching stream? Oh, there apparently is car keys, a battery pack, and a gem somewhere. Where the frick would all those be? Little pause stream? That's fair. Keycard system, we can set security level to high because we have the keycard today. Actually, while we're at it, change offline mode to unlocked just in case we end up swapping the thing. I don't want to accidentally lock ourselves out of stuff. So it could be dark room. I don't think it counts the gems in the parlor, otherwise it would be more than one gem. Oh, did we not pick up the second gem from the den? Maybe that's where that gem is. So then it's probably the battery thingy in the dark room is likely. Unless it was in the laboratory somewhere. We'll check when we head back that way, I think. No, so I have 2 dens. I know I got the gem from this den. I don't know if I got the gem from this den. I think we'll go kennel here. I don't have a shovel, so I don't want to go in there. You have the ability to to get a duplicate. I forgot how. Oh, this is probably the gem, actually. These are both tempting choices. Neither of them are what I need. Oh, Chamber of Mirrors does? Okay. Vault is nice. Vault's good if we get a key. We might get a vault key today, so I'm gonna go for vault. Oh, I forgot that we had the coin pouch too. We have so many coins today. Which one is this one? So we have 233 already unlocked. Oh! Mailroom. That's actually what we were wanting. So we get amateur lockpick kit, coupon book, and keys. I'll try and get 100 if I can. Alright, so we've got... Oh yeah, we've got new letters here. So this is the one from Randolph. We already got that one. We've got 3 new letters now. We have Randolph again. He's just straight telling us the Swan Song password. So yeah, that's just straight telling us what that is. Simon, I'm not sure if you paid too much attention to the machine in the booth in the lab, but I figured I could save you some frustration if you've been fooling around with it. This contraption is the central control for the power lines that run externally from the house. In the past, we've served as emergency power source for the local community, as we have modest hydroelectric capabilities with a steam turbine. If you want to use it, you'll need to first turn on the turbine in the boiler room and utilize our lab steam ducts to connect the turbine to the lab. This isn't required, of course, and I can't think of any reason you'd have to use the boiler to reach room 46, but feel free to play around with it should you feel inclined to experiment. And it's just telling us straight that it is 9 and 3 are up. Sarpesh, you rolled for uppies. Where is the Sarpesh? There is Sarpesh. There you go. Different uppies. In case it's useful to you, here's a rough diagram. Oh. There's a rough diagram of the steam duct system. Due to the ever-changing nature of the rooms on the estate, we ended up building the duct system to be quite flexible, and if you look along the ceiling in many rooms, you will find many of them have been outfitted with steam ducts. As long as you align these rooms together in an uninterrupted string, the power can be transferred from room to room, even if the boiler room and its intended destination are on opposite sides of the house. So Cryptid also rolled for uppies. Paranol gets yeeted. What is... Okay. And then... You rolled a 14 for uppies to my shoulder. Where is Gold? Is it Gold? No, that's Nerf. Gold, where are you? Oh, there's Gold. And yeet. Oh, wait, no, you bounced off something random. Come on, get tossed. Okay, that way then. So I'm just tossing everyone. Yeah, I thought they were the white one with the yellow tail. I just couldn't spot them for some reason. My perception was that low. Alright, so it looks like these letters that we get are basically just answers to puzzles, which I am less inclined to continue getting now. But I'll probably still grab them, because why not? So then we want to pop by the laboratory. Yes, you got tossed. Okay, I thought I had checked in here, so the thingy isn't in here. Oh, I forgot that this was blocked. So we've got that. Where are the garage keys then? Weird. We now have a weird assortment of items in our inventory, but that's fine. Parlor has a chance. Library sometimes has items. Billiard's room is usually the one that has them. I don't know. I'm not super worried if we don't get the garage keys. It's just basically a lockbox at this point. Guess we'll check upstairs. Yeah, no, there's no items up here, and I don't feel like reading the books. I don't feel like checking stats right now. We need to get some steps, but luckily we're pretty good on that if we just go up a level. Yeah, it is a little bit. Okay, I did grab the gem from there. So it was just the one that was in the drawing room. Do I even need the utility closet? No, I don't. I really don't. Okay. We'll do conference room then. Step in here. We get more steps. That's good. We'll go this way. No, do not blow up the mansion. That is a terrible idea. I don't remember if I did this one, so we'll go ahead and just flip through and take screenshots. I know I've read it on stream, so I'm not going to bother reading it again. There we go. Got those. Okay, and now we have we have so many things already in our drafting pool that we only have 2 options for potential floor plans. I think solarium is the only one I want to add. I don't want to add classroom, because it doesn't make sense to add that when we could just get the schoolhouse. Though, I don't know. So that is a good effect. Maybe I'll still get it. But I'll get solarium for now. We'll do breakfast nook to get some extra gems, I think. Or we could do commissary. That's a gem steps, I meant. Commissary is pretty good for items for sale. I think we'll do nook though. Lockpick kit works. We'll grab the workshop. We got another letter. And I don't think we have anything to merge yet. We'll backtrack a little bit, go to the conference room again. Open that door. Chamber of Mirrors. We could, in theory, get another side of that. Wait, did they roll for uppies properly? Rolled a 19 trying to get shoulder time. Yeah, but I don't want you on my shoulder today. So instead, you're just getting tossed. There you go. How about... I guess we'll do Chamber of Mirrors. Boop. We're on to get to that side. We do have a chance. We do have crew here. Does this have... Yeah, so it gives us broken lever. So if we can get a sledgehammer or a shovel, we can get a good item. So now we really want commissary. Hang on. What's going on here? Not only do I already have a rumpus room, I already have a workshop. What? I'm gonna see what happens when I draw a workshop off of a workshop, because that's gonna get me another letter as well. That is weird. What item does it give me? Alright, I get a sledgehammer. We're back in business for breaking down walls. Power hammer. Assemble. Alright, I don't know what's going on today, but we'll take it. We want to go one more up at least, so that we can then backtrack through the dining room, get the steps, and then do everything else today. Which, luckily, we have keycard. That is super easy for us. Do we want... closet, office, study. I don't care about going further north at this point. Everything that I want to do is outside or, like, at the reservoir. So I'm not opposed to just blocking our run here. Study doesn't help us. Wait, do we have the study red letter already marked? Okay, yeah, so we already have the study red letter. We have the shelter. Okay, yeah, we've got the shelter letter, we've got the office letter, we've got the drawing room, we've got the boudoir, we've got the underpass. What one are we missing currently? Study, boudoir, drawing room, shelter. Drafting studio. We don't have the drafting studio, but we don't have the magnifying glass that we need in order to take a picture of that one today. So that one's not worried about right now. Study has a chance of having a magnifying glass, I think. So does office. So if we get the office, we do have a chance of being able to backtrack through that. I think it's more likely to have it than the drafting studio is. We'll go office. Yeah, it doesn't look like we got lucky enough to get a magnifying glass in here this time. Something that we can do to be silly is we can spread gold in the estate and put it all in the conference room. Wait, did that just say function failed? I did not read that. I don't know what that said. How many steps is it back to the dining room? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we've got plenty. Well, I assume you don't want me to just tell you. Again? I already have 2 dens in here. And I've already got a vault. What the heck? I'll screenshot it. I'll screenshot it. Now it's a question of what do I want to do? Because I could do den to get more rooms. I could do coat check and check anything that we have. Yeah, Twitch clip that. And then vault if we really wanted more coins, but we don't have anywhere to spend the coins right now. It would be absolutely ridiculous to get more coins right now. So I'm between coat check and den. So to explain how this game works a little bit, Body, normally you have like a deck of cards for your rooms. Like imagine it like that. And normally you only have 1 card of each type in your deck, unless you've done something specific, like use the Chamber of Mirrors in order to duplicate a specific one of these floor plans that you can pick. So I had previously duplicated the den, so I knew that one was supposed to have duplicates. But I don't know any reason why I'd have a duplicate rumpus room, a duplicate vault, a duplicate workshop, or a 3rd den. So, something's up with my draw pool today. This should not be happening. No, it only counts for the tokens if you submit it to the Discord. I don't believe I did anything that would redraw the deck. Yeah, I'm thinking third one. Because that gives us 2 more chances for duplicate random rooms, because, sure. Okay, we've got commissary. We could freeze our account. Hang on, we've got a duplicate billiards room. We've still got a duplicate. Freezing with 999, freezing with 99 is pretty good. Does anyone use Twitch Mobile who knows how to clip? I don't often use Twitch Mobile either. I think I'm gonna do freezer. The commissary. Because if commissary has magnifying glass, then it's good. We'll go freeze. Actually, We don't have to... Okay, no, it freezes immediately. I thought it only froze when you entered. That's a shame. We'll save our steps for now. We won't enter there yet. Upper kit. Use key. We'll... Oh, I can't. Wait, double parlor again! I'm not trying to cheat. I don't know what the heck happened to allow me to do this. The only room I can pick right now is parlor, so I guess we're going that. What happens if I try and pick up gems while it's frozen? Is it the same one? The gems are not in a box of the true statement. Statement on the blue box is as true as this statement. Gems are not in the box of the true statement. I'm pretty sure we know how this game works. We've been playing this for 47 rounds, and I don't often see duplicates like this. I think the one time I did was Blessing of the Gardener, which specifically throws a lot of duplicates, duplicate courtyards in your deck. And the one that we have right now is the Blessing of the Tinker, which is whenever you draft a mechanical room, trigger your current experiment. And our experiment is when you draft a red room, letter is delivered in the mail room. So, either these are both true or both false. But this one can't be true if that one's true. And if it's true, then it would... Yes, white has to be false. And then the gems are not in a box of the true statement. Wait, what? So hang on, if this one's false, because it's not as true as this one, then these both have to be true. Oh, and then they're not in a box of the true statement, which means they're in this box. Okay, I just confused myself for a second. Okay, we just don't collect them. We'll pop in here. We'll see if we missed anything. Well, we didn't get a furnace. Doesn't this normally... Yeah, we didn't get the 3 gems because our gems are locked right now. Okay, yeah, these are just the servers and the one that we already found. So that... We know now this comes back. I don't know whether you need the power hammer or whether the normal hammer works on it. But we unfortunately can't use our hammer to unlock any of these other things. So we're just kind of out of luck on that. No. It gives 3 gems because we've upgraded it. And why do you need help, Slurp? It's in help... Oh, it's in help needed? Okay. I will look after stream. I don't typically answer those on stream. So we didn't get magnifying glass. Oh, we don't have shovel either. Because it would have been in the drafting studio. Yeah, well. Oh, we should have... So Twitch Clip It only works when I say it. That's why Twitch is being mean with it. The Twitch clips that you do separately are, like, different thing than the voice command that I trigger. And that's just not gonna go anywhere. So we gotta leave those behind. We need dining room. Oh, the clip thing is being new? Okay. That might need Twitch support, but we'll see. There we go, that should have given us... Did that not give us the extra... Oh, we have the trophy room, not the share room. Never mind. Alright, so now... I think I'm more worried about the stuff that is through like the chess puzzle and stuff that we need the power hammer for before I'm worried about the reservoir, because the reservoir is going to stay the same. And I'd rather make sure that we get the other one done first. So I'm just going to be very careful to not fall through the floor this time. I'm not dizzy today. It should be fine. Should be. Let's see if it actually is. Entrance hall. Okay. And then we make our way over here. Head down this thingy. By the boot. No, we don't need that one. Not that spot. This one. And then... Oh. Yeah. Alright, so this is what we've uncovered. Now, this one I actually have an idea on. We're gonna quickly pull up the notes. This one, I don't know which one I'm gonna put this in. I guess we'll put this in chess puzzle. It's actually no. We'll call this one castle. We'll call this one castle puzzle. So it'll get its own thingy, and of course we gotta make it blue. With that same blue that we did on the other ones. So then this has a couple of thingies that I know. So we first have this, and we will trim this crop. So we want just the castle thingy. That's all we care about here. Okay. And then there are a couple things that I think tie to this. So we're gonna go over to our loose ends and go grab those. Because I noticed these all feel like they fit together. So we're gonna drag those out into our blueprints thing, go put those in solutions, and then put those in the castle puzzle. And let's see if we can make these fit together. Because we have C, A, and T. I don't know how many apart those are, because that is different. I'm going to assume that probably means that this is T. And unfortunately, Blueprints only saves at the end of the day. So we're gonna have to come back to that. So I'm assuming that one's T based on this cat. And then the other one I saw was this one, where 6 or 0. And I was wondering whether that S goes to this one. So if this is now IX, or 0. Because that's possible. Yeah, I wish it did that too. And then this one here has C, X, E, and T. So ET, that lines up with the cat, which means that CX is the top. So that is likely X. And then this one has the same I00 that this one did, but it has a space and an I. So I think it's CIX something something SIXTORLO. I picked light blue just because it seemed like it would stand out well without being just red. It is the game Blueprints after all. Yeah. I think this is some kind of cipher of you're supposed to take a word and move it, like move the letters around on it. I don't know how it works fully yet, but this is what my hunch is for how it fits together. So we'll put these back in the thingy, because I think these are all the hints for this. We're still missing some. The sky is blue because of wavelengths. And then I'll worry about putting the other photos we took in here later. We didn't end up getting the study or Her Ladyships today, so we don't have castle, so there's no other reason to be in here. So then the thing that we need to do, 109 Roman numerals? I don't think the other ones are Roman numerals, though. Why is blue the color blue and not different? I don't know how to answer that. So hi, Duck. So there's one more spot that I think might have a sledgehammer thingy that we haven't done yet. Which I think is in this tunnel over here. I feel like one of these walls should. No? No dice? I thought for sure they would hide one here. Huh. I guess there isn't one here. Where would... I feel like there has to be one more sledgehammer spot. One more power hammer spot, but I don't know what it is. I guess we'll go this way and check the reservoir, because if I don't know where it is, then it'll just be next time we get power hammer, we'll worry about it. Unless it was, like, sealed entrance has something. Cameras used to go down here. No dice. Alright, to the reservoir then. we have it. We have key cards. We could actually call it if we needed to. That's like a broken spot, but it's not a hammer spot either. Okay. Okay, so it looks like we could get to that. I'm a little bit tempted to go check. Because there's one other place. Could be back here. Is there any sledgehammer spot down here? Did I forget that this was an entrance spot? I don't know if I ever remembered that that was an entrance spot. Surely I used it, though. No, you don't need to smother me in head pats. I do like head pats, so. But I'm kind of busy. I'm trying to find walls to break down. I swear there's one I'm forgetting somewhere. Wait, is it in the... Is it back here? Is it this one? No. That's not it either. I don't want to deal with getting that gem. I can't even get that gem right now anyways. It's not going to be back there. So we'll just go boat. It's bugging me though. Where would... Because I swore... I'll be honest, I got spoilers a little bit from the wiki of like of how many sledge spots there were, and I thought there was one more that we hadn't gotten yet. And I don't remember where. I'm already going on water. I don't need to be watered. Soft music? Okay, this isn't a water ride. You don't need to keep hydrating me. Hydrate until after this, because I'm very curious what this is. We're going to the entry, whatever that is. Wait. One of Elazar's thingies said something about White Sand Beach, didn't it? Elazar's thingies? This certainly looks like a white sand beach. Alright, we'll do the hydrates. There we go, hydrates. Wait, is that a gun? What the heck is going on here? Oh, hang on. What is this? What is this? Delete it. Oh, so that's telling you how to get the Swan Song HHS thing. We can't open the fridge. Probably for the best. Yeah, you are not getting it. Oh, so that's our mom. That is Philip White, isn't it? Let's check our notes. People... Yeah. Philip White... Is that Philip White, or is that Caleb Bannon? Because it's one of the two. I don't know who is who on that. I don't know who this other person is. I don't recognize them. Oh, there's a note here. Okay, that's just telling us about the castle crack that we already figured out. What else we got around here? We seek what's in the shade of truth. Probably see that closer if we go around. Oh, that's another gun there. Oh, sanctum key. It has now been 6 months. 6 months of living in this air-choked cavern of boredom and dread. 6 months since we said our silent goodbyes to our families. 6 months of planning, 6 months of rehearsal, 6 months of heartache, but no regrets. Everyone who knows me intimately thinks I have left the country. Everyone else assumes me dead. Or maybe that's all that's left, or that's all that is left for us. The long walk and steps leading up to the gallows. A steep price to pay for ideals, I concede, but a price that somehow seems cheaper and less cruel than another 2 fortnights bunkered down here beneath sand and soot. And yet, as I write this, I have never felt so close to the sky in my dreams. Tomorrow we will reclaim our birthright. Tomorrow the crown of Orinda will finally return to Oris. The first step taken is half the journey. May the black shores guide us, Mary. So that is, in fact, a letter from our mother. She was, in fact, involved with what was it? Was it not there? Did I not get that one? Hang on, is it under books? No? I thought I had a thingy for archive. Or was it under Mary's? No. Solutions. No, I guess I'll have to put that somewhere else. Because I swore I had the thing. Yet no, don't get near the guns. I'm not letting you near the guns either. That's specifically why I'm ignoring the requests in chat to take the guns. I do not trust any of you with them. Is it under loose ends? No. Somewhere I have a picture from the archive of something about the heist at the museum. Yeah, the Royal Museum. So that was their escape route. That's the statue that we saw in the frickin' thingy. in the Elzara thingy. So we know White was involved, Manning was involved. Do we know Pharaoh? I don't know Pharaoh. They had a decoy car, a getaway car. Marigold was involved too, of course. The guards that they had tied themselves up. There was the... Oh man, I wish I had the magnifying glass. There is so much here. So that is the monument of King Tiskin. Yeah, looking is fairly common here. And then there's something written here about whatever that is. I really wish I had the magnifying glass. And the train station would be too easy to track, is what they're saying about that. So that would be interesting. What is this? Okay, that's just push ends. I don't know what in the shade of the truth means there. I'll have to come back with the magnifying glass someday. Over here? Not seeing anything. This is Royal Station. So this is a train station. Trinsdale, that they had a bombing in Trinsdale. I wonder, does this overlay with... Because there was a map in one of the classrooms that had monuments. I wonder if you could overlay it over this and see what was attached to what part of the train setup. I don't know what your on-man impression is, so I'm hesitant to say yes. Dead end. What is 13? 13's dead end. It's... Oh, right there. Oh, hey! We can actually zoom in on this. So we'll get a better shot of that. Around here. Platform 8. I see a lot of the number 8 around. Still don't know what the full thing with that is. Is that what we're not doing? No. Found everything we can in here. We definitely need to come back with a magnifying glass, though. So I think for now we should head to the inner sanctum and use the key. Oh, it just immediately teleports us here. No cool push-off animation. Yeah, I feel like I know of the character, I just don't know what the impression would be. Let's see, which of the inner sanctums are we most likely to know now? double checking walls in case there's something else I can break. Alright. So let's look at our notes. I don't know. You tell me if I want to know. History is what we're worried about right now. So we've got the colors organized. Orinda, Fen Aries. Korrika is one that we could in theory do. I think that one's heart, but we don't know anything about it. Arch Aries is the mountains. We don't have much information on that either, other than the fact it's yellow. Morjai, we know it's white, we know it's rainbow, we assume it might be ships. Fair enough, I will just leave it where it is then. Don't know what emotes it could be either though. Nuance. Why do you think gore would make me dizzy? I don't think I've ever said that would be a trigger. I don't know. I don't think... I don't know. I'm not super touchy when it comes to gore other than actually hosting it on my server because I don't want to host it there. But I did watch Sweeney Todd as a kid, and I loved to sing along to it. So, at a certain point, I don't care about gore. Which one do we want to do? What do we got? I think I'm gonna go for either Arch Aries or Morjai. I feel like one of those two. Sweeney Todd is a musical about a barber who kills people, and then the baker who lives underneath him bakes them into pies. So it is literally Cannibalism the Musical. Set in London. It is, I believe, the Demon Barber of Baker Street or something. Yeah, it's a pretty good musical. I don't know about a Community Night movie. So we've got Arch Aries, Morjai, whatever this one was again, and Nuance. We're assuming that one's ships, but we don't know for sure. Orinda is this one. We've already done Orinda. In fact, we've completed Orinda. We have this one unlocked. I think we'll do Arch Aries. About what I expected this to look like. So then we need to actually update our notes. Where was that one? Is it this loose ends? Yeah, this loose ends. This one. What do you mean the sun is too loud? 6 is in a station left by one of your own. So that one's the one we just got. So we got that one. And we unlocked this door. So these two are left open and we don't know what they are. This one's mountains. And then Fifth key we don't know. Vault we haven't gotten. Last key I don't know either. Last door of 8. Oh, does that mean it's in the 8th classroom? Grade 8 of the classrooms? Or do we have to tunnel all the way through to the thingy? Because it could be tunnels or classrooms for that one. We know this one's yellow. I don't know enough. I don't know enough on this one. Hourglass is the other one that we have open. So then we've got Hourglass. Then this one's the heart. This one is that one. And then what's the other one we have left? The diamond. There we go. So that tells us which rooms are left. And then that one is done. We don't need to worry about that one anymore. This one, southward I see Swan, ashen like sands of the shore, carried by westward winds, road like the north. Eastward I see Crow, dark days of the north. Is that regarding the secret garden? Because I know west and east gives levers. I think Rogue Moon might be north on that one. Southward. South might be the Orinda room. So that is possible that's what that's referring to. I'm not certain though. That one's still open. I don't know. I can't help you with that. So these are at like 1:30 is what time they're stopped at. Does that have anything to do with the stuff we just got? Where was it? This one. So are these tied together? Because does this have a 1:30 on it? Forest entry was at 1:24. White entered at 1:24. Getaway driver left at 1:36. So closed experiment heist would have went down at 1:30. So that is pretty likely that that's why those two are tied together. I don't know what the 5 p.m. Sandy Heights is about here at 100 Bells. I think that covers that. Does anyone want to check the wiki for anything else that we can do with the power hammer before I end the day? Because I think we're about at the end the day point on this one. Because I thought there was one more use of power hammer, but I don't know what it is. So I've already checked the I suppose I can go back and check the tunnel by the castle For the chessboard? That tunnel? Maybe that's the last place I checked? I've already checked the grounds, the tunnel that's to the right where you need the burning glass. I've also checked the tunnel into this place. I've checked the tunnel that was down that right. Enjoy your shower, Silver. I don't think there's any spots here. We already checked this tunnel. We technically haven't checked that one there. Yeah, Silver's been here. I'm sure Silver won't mind you stealing that. He's gonna use it again, though. You can't just permanently steal it. What about back there? Check back there. I highly doubt that it's gonna be back on this wall, but might as well check. Nope, not this wall. We've already got those ones. It kind of does look like a prop department, doesn't it? This wall? No, no dice. Very careful, this is where we fell last time. We'll head back down this way. I don't think Gem Cave nor the Black Bridge has any. I can't think of any spots in the orchard either. So we'll just hug the right wall for now. We already found the one in there. We know what's back there. That we can't open up this. Pretty sure that has to be opened from the other side. So around the marine book that we already have. Oh, that is quite the drop. I don't think it would make any sense for it to be on this wall, but I'll double check. No power hammer spots in here. Unless... Let's check the chest room one more time. Just make sure that there's not, like, one on this side or something. Nope, only that one. We now know down here doesn't have any other power hammer spots. Have we gotten all the power hammer spots now? I feel like we missed one. I just have to look to myself. We already checked that tunnel, we checked that tunnel over there. Oh, we had 9 steps while we were down there. Oh, we went back and forth a couple times, didn't we? Just use the belly rubs command. Do we check shelter or do we check the orchard? For a power hammer spot. Because I don't think shelter has one. I think we'll check shelter. It's one we're less likely to have when we get a power hammer again in the future, if we ever do. Walls. No. Nope, nothing to knock down with power hammer down here. I'm curious though. If we do the radiation monitor, take measurement. Hey! We have initiated the emergency protocol, which should make all doors unlocked. Eat. Get something to nibble on. Or figure out why you don't want to eat, and then see if you can resolve that. Shush. Shapeshifter struggles. I guess we just call it a day here. Call it. So we at least did the castle thing. We used a lot of steps. We got a corporate hunting lodge, apparently. Save and continue. Classroom was blue room, right? Corporate isn't strictly bad. It is kind of fun to figure out how to call people out in corporate speak. Or say someone has no idea what they're talking about in corporate speak. Because I did today have to communicate with someone to basically say, I don't think you know what you're talking about. And the way I ended up settling on was something along the lines of, for my understanding, can you explain what you think here? Or can you explain why you think that? So then, oh, I forgot to, oh, dang it, no, I forgot to do the blue rooms first. Yeah, brain, not brain. I was going to do classrooms today. Okay, I guess we're just going all in on the money then. And we're just gonna, unless we want to do shrine, and just do a big offering. Do we want big offering? Or do we want all in on money? Money? Okay. I think we'll come back to the tomb. I'll not worry about it right now. We don't need that little bit that it has. Given that that's the case, I'm a bit tempted to do Black Banner of the King, which gets the treasure room more likely. I think I will. We're gonna be more likely to draw black bits today. I'm gonna have to swap my thumbnails for this one again. I wanted to set out for classrooms. We've not gotten classrooms. We're not doing slots. Shut up. We'll do this one. And then gems are in the black box. Every statement with the word black is false. Gems are in the blue box. Okay, so assume this one's true, this one's false. Gems are in the blue box. It's true then. So that makes sense. Unless... No, I fell for it again! That makes this one false. It's a frickin' paradox. I'm not thinking today. The storeroom to get extra gem, breaker box. I don't like any of these, honestly. Storeroom. Pop this one open, because why not? Pop den there. Come back to that later. Waste a corridor right there, though. That's also a waste of an aquarium, though. Corridor's technically better here. There's the treasure trove we want. On our way to buy out the showroom, though. If we can get the showroom today. We'll open the trunk. Okay, this is going to be tricky. So... yes. If you don't pick a card, it goes back in your deck. So this one is a handwritten red note. That means it's true, which means the previous box in this room contained a true statement. Now, do we remember what the previous box in this room said? I think it was this one. The true treasure is not the of the trove is not in the house. So the treasure is somewhere else. That doesn't tell us, like, anything. And why would it give us that other one, after this one? Oh, I guess because it's a red note. It's trying to trip you up into thinking that that's false. But no, that's still true. I should make sure that I have this picture. Spare bedroom. Garage key. Car keys. Critters will be critters. We'll go ahead and do West Spring Hall. I already have a car. I've got this car, which I guess we'll grab. That does block off one of the Foundation entrances. It does get us the secret garden key, as well as this thingy. And it is just the note in here, yes? Yes, just the note. Okay. we'll definitely go commissary. I haven't opened the garage door, so I kind of can't at the moment. We'll just buy these. We've got money to spend. Foundation. Yeah, don't attack the sun. That's not gonna work well. Secret passage. I'm not liking how low we are on gems, but I should be able to do Green Thumb to force free a good room here. Okay, so we bypass cost of aquarium. We'll do aquarium. Yep, we've got fish back in here. Terrace is helpful. We'll go for terrace. Orange, 5 steps. Do we have that in our notes? I know I was keeping notes of how much stuff was. Orange is 5. Yes, we already have that. I'll backtrack for some gems, I think. I could spend money for gems if I really wanted, but we've got some doors we can open off the den. So we'll worry about that first. And we get the gem from said den. That's another way of getting a gem, but that is a freaking waste of a 3-door thing. But I think that's our best option here. I think observatories are best here. Got 35. Got sail. And then green rooms on the left that contain flowers. Who knows, it might happen. Still have the blessings of the tinker if that somehow happens to do it. So this works in commissary, kitchen, locksmith, and bookshop. It'd be great if we could get bookshop today, actually. That would be wonderful. I think let's grab the coat check here. Retrieve item, electromagnet. So now this auto collects coins and keys when entering a room. It'd be great if we get the locksmith today, that'd be hilarious. Currently only have 1 door off of the aquarium though, so that's not looking great. Okay. Well, that's gonna make it a little bit easier if it's locked. There wasn't another trunk in the other one, was there? No. No trunk in this room. Day 49 is Christmas in game. Ah, so tomorrow will be Christmas in game. We don't have a shovel yet. Wait, what? What? Guess we'll get the workshop? Oh, you're more likely to draw mechanical items with rafting. That's the other bit I missed. I mean, I'm wandering around my house in game. I don't know if you count that as working. We'll use silver key here. Then we want the cloister. Now, I hope we get shops from this. Is it not that button? Hit the thingy. Why it not go down? Yeah? Why? Have I broken the game? I mean, the answer is probably yes. Because Live Eternal. Eh, let me in. I have to click both sides of it? I'm dumb. Is this the same? Yeah, that is the same. This is the same. Okay. I don't have a key card, so I can't get that one open, but I can get the other two. Let's do the secret garden key here. The secret garden's another 3. Now before we go in there, let's open up this other side. I think we'll go library here, because I still want to get bookshop. It's a shame that we didn't get a shop off of here yet, but we've got one door that we can try for later. For now, we'll go this side. So we have a metal detector. Is it metal detector and the magnifying glass that we need for burning glass? That'd be great if we could get burning glass today. I want a shovel though. While we're here, we'll just go ahead and open this. And then rotate this twice. Rotate this one twice. got that. Then let's try down. I think we'll go security. Just make a frozen burrito. And yes, there are multiple levers that open each of the sinking doors. There's a magnifying glass somewhere. We need to find that. We need to find where that is. Because then we might get burning glass. Did we get lab this run? I thought the lab was yesterday. I thought that was yesterday. Alright, so we changed security settings. Oh, it's probably in the library. We haven't stepped into the library yet. I think the library is the most likely to have it today. And then we know that all the coins are in the tomb, and the fruit is scattered throughout the house, because that's what the secret garden does. So that is valid. Look at this door. If we do utility closet here, then we can set to off. Turn off gymnasium. Turn on garage, why not? Darkroom will wait until we actually have the darkroom because it's going to flip the breaker. So now we need to go back and change that to high. Because now it is super easy. They're all just unlocked anyways. Security level high, confirm. Exit. Alright. So now this should open. And we don't get a a shop to have access to the vault again. I think we're gonna get it because silly number go up at this point. Nothing else triggers from electromagnet in here? No, it doesn't. Okay. I do have to keep in mind how many steps we have left. Okay. It is magnifying glass. We found it. And then we have a new clue by Marion Marigold, also known as our mother. That. What's up? You did a fun. What did you do? It was so good. It doesn't tell me what it was. Okay, good job. I'm gonna start reading now. All he needed was to find a new clue. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. If he knew what to do, he'd likely tell you, for you are looking for a new clue too. And I don't think magnifying glass has anything to do with these drawings. Is he part of the Red Guard? Is that why he has red on his shoulders? He had retraced his sketches and studied the files, reviewed all his cases and gone through the piles of the evidence present and precedence evidence, and retraced his steps as it stretched on for miles. Oh, hang on. Well, we got We've got some things written here. We have dead case something or other. We've got corner cases, the parlor, the patio, the nook, the office, library, and pantry. Yeah, those are all corner ones. That's interesting. We have a whole list of names here. Frond Mayford, Sandra Gunn, Bo Lee, Charles Wilson, Christopher Clark. I don't know if these are. I don't recognize those names. It says depart. So I think that's okay. Dead case. Oh, lavatory, closet, attic, furnace, and something. Those are dead end rooms. He had looked high and low in all of the rooms. He had searched every corner in each of the tombs. In this particular case, he had checked every space. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. So we've got the floor plan, we've got the Rook Tower, one of the statues. I believe that's the statue of Orinda. I believe that was the one. We've got the candles that need the burning glass. We've got a keep left sign, which is a new one. He looked and he looked under beds and in nooks. He questioned the maids, questioned the cooks. It was already over when he spoke to the chauffeur, who told him new clues were found only in books. Also, did I get a picture of the last page? I did. I got a couple pictures of it, apparently. So tome after tome that the library loaned, and the books that he had already owned, were searched from their covers all the way through. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. And we now have the clocks from the 46 room. We have a keep right in there. And we've got... Oh, these are interesting. So we've got Tender Cipher, Lunar Renamed, Uncle Aw, and Draft the Sixes. I don't know what any of those mean. He changed all the letters in the lines that he found, checked all the colors of the spines they were bound. He doubled the meaning of each seasonal greeting and found that the diction of each word was sound. So Mary, Mary, Gates, Gates, right, right. Lore equals word, Jor equals name. Draft the sixes, shifted extra, fixed the something. What is
Save.
that? Have a good night. He stayed up all night and studied the maps. He laid out the floor plans and measured the gaps. And if his directory was considered a trajectory, it was nothing short of a full mental lapse. So that's another hint to break the vase there. A goodbye yeet? Well, there's a yeet. But I assume you're asking for a toss. That way. A man obsessed, a cuckoo too, and cuckoo too. They would say as he wandered through, the best medicine is not yet evidence. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. Now what's up with that H sign there? Something feels weird with that. And having read this book so many times, having scoured over each of its cryptic lines, have you exhausted your search? Have you seen all the signs? So we've got a stop sign, jar. All the signs, dead end, major key. Man, that's hard to read even with that. Assume the page count starts on title pages. Page A, word X. X, Y, B, C. There is so much in here. What is this? And hang on, that's the metro station. That's the map that we just saw downstairs. Okay. Well, this isn't the last page yet. Still got more. Or is there perhaps something new? Something overlooked, but now in view? Have you finally found it? Could it really be true? If it's a new clue, you know what to do. First picture of that, and then suspect is minor, the suspect is major, and the suspect is minor. The suspect is A.Key. On the way. Is there anything else? So this is the last page. So we know that the red letters written that are handwritten are true. So the suspect is minor. The suspect is major, and the suspect is not a minor. So that's what that means. And then, what was the other thing I said? One of the pages have numbers next to words. Which page is that? This one technically has numbers next to words, but that's ages. No. It's on the left side of the book. Oh, hang on, this one does. What does this even mean? Well, we may not have gotten the classrooms, but we're certainly studying. I think I have one thing I want to do first. Because I have another thing I want to try. Because I noticed a lot of these pages have signs. So this one's route. So you have route depart, keep left to Tanner Fork, go right, dead end, record each stop. Oh, okay, I get it. So this one is using the, oh, did I not put this in loose ends? I know what this is, I just need to get it in the thingy. So we have here. So you are here, route depart to the, frickin' what was it? So route 8, you start at 8, you depart, you keep left. So then, that makes us, we'll do a blue line for this. 8, depart, keep left. And then it was to Tanner Fork. That would go around this way. And then to Tanner Fork, you go right to dead end. Right doesn't take you to dead end. Is there another? So I think it would be that. That seems like the most logical, which would put you Royal, Angel, Aries, Tanner Fork, Horus, dead end. What are you catting? Okay, I thought you were going to talk about the game. Okay, so I think that's, yeah, you follow that way, and then it goes right, and then dead end. So we've got, we'll backtrack this a little bit. So it goes up this way, 7, follows this, 3, goes down that way, 1, 13. I'll erase this bit too, so we can clearly see the 8. So then, if we go to the page that has the numbers next to the letters and do 8, 7, 3, 1, 13. So 8 is low. Where is 7? Low A is 3. Where is 3? Is there not a 3 on this page? Oh no, it's corner. So low A corner? Does that make any sense at all? 10-1-13. Clue. One. All. $13. We passed over 13 several times. Where was it? D? Was it supposed to be the word after it, not before it? Because in what world does low A corner clue all V make any sense? Low royal, A angel, corner Aries. So you're saying all corner A low clue D. That doesn't make sense either. So either I have gotten arranged in the numbers order, not the map. You mean the order in this page? But it's supposed to record each stop. And see all the signs. This is so hard to read. I know that says library. And then all their, I guess that's colors? That looks like sweets. Wait, hang on. That's the, I don't need to worry about that too much. Because it was this one. So tome after tome, library alone, and the books that he had already owned were searched from their covers all the way through. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. So it was covers that was circled with the red, green, purple, blue. Red, green, purple, blue is showing up a lot. Laura is word, Jor is name, so that's gotta be some other language. Graft the sexes, shifted x-rays, fixed. This one doesn't have that in there. What was the page that had the numbers again? This one. Alright, so let's try it in the order that they appear just in general. So then that would be low, all, corner, the A. Yeah, no, that can't be right. No way is it the A clue. Alright. So, we're going to do something slightly different on this one then. Because we know what this is about. We know this is something to do with the book here. So we're going to add a new card for a new clue. Icon clue. Do not have a magnifying glass? We do. Okay. A new clue. And then we'll make it purple like the book is. This goes in there. And it apparently lost all the notes that we had on it. That's fine, though. So we're going to add a new clue. And we're going to add all of the pages first in here. So this is going to be just the pages as they are, not the actual zoomed in hints. We'll add the actual zoomed in hints on another section. I will grab those and put those out though, so that we can sort those as we do this. Why are you licking my notes? My headset is dying, apparently. I guess I've got to swap that battery before stream. There we go. So that one got in there. That one there. Grab this one. Clicky noises? Yeah, I unfortunately can't avoid that when I am messing with my headphones, because my mic is attached to my headphones currently. Right, hydrating. I'm glad you like the clicky noises. Stream. This is my normal mic. I have the Antlion mod mic, which is attached to my headset, hence why it picks up clicky noises. Yeah, I have two mics on the headset. So I have the headset mic itself, and then the antlion, which is attached to the headset tube. Alright, I need to start organizing these a little bit better if I'm doing it this way. So we'll grab these ones. These will go in here. This one goes here. I also just realized this is saying that the suspect is a key to something. So probably some kind of cipher. So we need to figure out which one is the suspect based on those notes there. And then we've got these ones. There's so much here. Okay. So that is in fact the last of them. I'm going to get all of these in here. Alright. So we've got this slightly more organized. I can actually start trying to puzzle through this either on stream or off stream. I'm not sure which one you guys are more interested in. Akita something? I don't... Oh, I see what you did there. It took me a second. I guess let's think about this. So the suspect is a minor. The suspect is major. The suspect is a key. And they are not a minor. And then the list of suspects that we have is from this page here. So if the suspect is a minor, then the suspect can't be age 25, age 32, or aged 50. Richard Scott is 12. Sandra Dillon is 14. Bowley is 16. And Charles Riskel is 12. So the suspect is major. I don't know what that means. And I don't know of any of these people being a minor. So I don't know how we're supposed to eliminate the other ones. No, let me go back. So they are a minor, spelled M-I-N-O-R, but they are not a minor, spelled M-I-N-E-R. So they do not work in a mine. They are under the age of 21. Or is it 18? Either way, there's no one around the ages between 18 to 21, so we don't have to worry about that, because we've got age 12, age 14, age 16, and age 12 again. 18? Okay, well, either way, it still doesn't matter on this one. I still don't know what other hint we're supposed to use to figure out who the key is, but we've narrowed down the suspect list. maybe this one would tell us something. So we'll add... We're gonna scoot these around a little bit. Adam Savage is not suspect. So then it was Route 8. So signs Route 8 going into the part. Keep left. To Tanner Fork. And then that is right. Dead end. Record. Beach. Stop. And then on the way. So that's why we have this one. Keep left. Then go to Tanner Fork. Put this way. This one that way. And go right and dead end. So now got that in there. 8, 7, 3, 10, 1, 13. So do stops. Normal. Okay, why are those? There we go. Stops. 8, 7, 3. What was it? 8, 7, 3, 10, 1, 13. So 13 was dead end. 1 was Oris Train Hall. 10 was Tanner, wasn't it? Tanner Fork. 3 is Ares Crossing. 7 is Angel Tower. And then 8 is Royal Station. And then those are numbers. This one we can have to start cropping. Getting closer shots of these. These definitely feel like they match up with the with the stops, but it doesn't make any sense with what we've gotten so far. Unless we need a cipher as well. Maybe we need to run it through a cipher as well? What cipher would we even use, though? We try using the castle thing, but we don't have nearly enough for that. Could be the suspect is the key. So maybe it's something to do with the suspect? Well, equals 1. Rooms is both 5 and 14 somehow. There's so much here. I'm gonna be puzzling with this off stream, I think. Because there is no way I'm figuring this out today. But you get to see what it's like when I mess with my notes. Corner is 5. Wait. No, corner is 3. And I started that. B is 13. I'm trying to think, because they also show a lot of the words being said or written different ways. But I can't think of any way that you would read these and have it be different. What did you want to do earlier? What did you want to do earlier? Four and 9. And then pad is 6. Well, you can do that now. You can add a command to your chat now. Unmark? I don't think that's one I even have. Usually people just say hi again. That or I'm back. Could probably use lurk and unlurk to spawn and despawn stream avatars, though. I don't know. This one is found A. That makes sense. A equals 7. And this one is clue is 10. Okay, I think that's where I'm gonna leave it off with this book for now. Because, man, there is still so much more I need to do with this. We'll come back to that. I think we'll carry on for now. I am tempted to go back and try and get the burning glass. But I want to see if we can get... We're low on steps. Closed open door. Mechanarium is tempting. We could do Mechanarium. And then... Got lever over here. What, the Mechanarium noise? Closed exhibit. Oh, that was the electromagnet triggering. I think we'll do drawing room here. Grab this. And then I want something that goes to the right. Okay, Rotunda can. Is Rotunda the best option here? I think I'm gonna go Rotunda here. Because I've realized we can do a thing. We are uncovering so darn much. Hang on, how many steps back is it to the thing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we're getting close. If I spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, we have enough. Why... I have utility closet and garage. I don't know why I need either of those right now. That's not what I'm trying to do. Because what I'm hoping is that I can flip the rotunda around to face the back of the closed exhibit. Then, I can trigger whatever the heck is back there, because it looked like there was something back there, run through the drawing room mechanarium back into the closed exhibit, because I'm assuming it might be time-based, based on how their actual heist was time-based, and then make my way back down through the workshop, get the burning glass, then carry on down back to the coat check, where I can check the burning glass in, and then tomorrow we can do all the burning glass stuff. That's my hope. And I have just enough steps, and I know that there is also fruit scattered around, so I've got a little bit of wiggle room. I'm also a little bit tempted, because if I get... Okay, conference room isn't great there. walk-in closet works. If that has fruit or golden, it doesn't. It has a salt shaker. I don't think that's worth grabbing. So we can rotate this. And we can try for either kitchen or dining room is the idea here. If we get either of those, that gets us more wiggle room. Okay, we have both options here. I'm gonna go dining room. That's gonna give us more. We also have a perfect route to Route 46 if we go back down and trigger the door. I have not done that yet. Hit. Use our key here. Okay. Time for silliness. And it barely shows them flying in. But they're entirely sold out except for the special key. Might as well pick up the special key while we're at it. Okay, we got a silver key. We now have a ton more wiggle room. We have 26 keys. I felt like that should be more than 26. But we can use our wiggle room to go grab the lucky rabbit's foot, the salt shaker, 2 gems. Is that it? It is quite a few keys. Alright, so now I need to spin this 2 more times. And yeah, that definitely looks like something. Alright, what have we got here? Reveal tripwire, lower barrier, reset alarm system. And okay. So reveal tripwire. Oh, okay. That's interesting. So now we're gonna run. Okay, now we have to try and do this without... Yep, okay. This is going to take a couple tries. I'm glad we have the extra steps. Oh, so is this still N? Okay, that is still N. Might as well also do this while we're here. We'll redraw. Those are worse. I don't want any of these. Billiards room at least has a chance of getting an item. So I guess we'll do that. We also need to do more billiards puzzles. So we'll do this, then we'll try the thingy again. 13. That's 19 minus 15 is 4. Alright, now we've got 8 minus 8 is 0. Times anything doesn't matter, it's 0. Plus 1. Okay. Negative 10 times 2 is negative 20. Add 20 is 0. Add 1 is 1. Okay. And we'll get a keycard. The thing we don't need. Alright. So we try this again. Reset alarm system. Oh, I see. I see. I should have done that faster. Cause I don't think there's a way to go through the tripwire. I think it's always gonna trigger the tripwire. You have to reset the alarm system after that. And then we run. Hey! Alright, so we got the paper crown. If there is not a red room among the first 3 floor plans you draw while drafting, you may redraw floor plans. Interesting. We also have this. I guess we do chapel. So we've got 35 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 to get there. We still have plenty to go to the tomb. I think I'm gonna still try and uncover these, see if we can't get a kitchen. Kitchen would be nice. I think doing across the way and aiming for silver key would guarantee a 2-door room. We have not gotten the kitchen yet, so that makes it more likely. It instead gave us 3-door rooms and gift shop. I should have done the other door first. Oh well. Kitchen! And then we'll get this one while we can. I don't know why I was even trying the lockpick kit. We have so many keys, it does not matter. Laboratory, I guess. We can still trigger the thingy. We'll trigger that on our way out, I guess. I think we'll just buy everything out. Because I want all the steps today. And then we'll do... we should have done the other way around. Oh well. Laboratory, experiment setup. New experiment. None of these are gonna trigger. We've already done all of our drafts. We don't have any shovels or anything. We'll do that one just in case we somehow get a shovel. Letter. Start experiment. So we got that. And then we'll go back this way so we don't lose any coin right now. We'll buy out whatever we can here. But apparently we can only buy the swim trunks. Why can't we buy the blue tents? Blue tents can only be purchased after you've proven your merit as a scout by obtaining 8 trophies. Okay, we've not gotten 8 trophies yet, that's why. Wait, hang on. Is storage blocks available on the console edition? Surely not. I think that's just... I don't know, because that could be saying, like, that could have been their thing of Blueprints is coming soon to console. But it seems like it was actual storage block stuff. I don't know. For now, we just need to make our way back to the workshop. this merges with? No. Fair enough, fair enough. I would like to know. Alright, we got our burning glass. Now we have so many steps, more than we start the day with, so we should be good to just head to the tomb. But before that, is there anything else we can merge? So turn my battery pack, of course. I don't think there's anything else. Alright. So then, probably we'll head down through the foundation. Might as well open up the north door as well. Is there any other burning glass spots? Oh, there is. There is through the fountain? I think we can get there through the tomb as well. Just a smidge distracted. Alright, we'll go open north door first. Just get that out of the way. I don't think there was anything burning glass was needed for in the hideout. We do have magnifying glass, so we could go back there for that. But I think I'll save that afterwards, because that's a heck of a lot easier to get than burning glass. Wait, we don't even have magnifying glass anymore. We use it for burning glass. Never mind, we don't need to go there. Yes, the Blocks arcade machine is in the commissary. Alright, so now we can get epic music. We have a way to the 46th room, should we choose to go there today. I don't think we have much reason to go there today. We don't have the answer to one puzzle that we know is in there. Technically, there are some things that I could get pictures of again that I hadn't actually gotten pictures of before, like some of the busts and stuff that are in there, but that's nothing super pressing. I'm more worried about using and keeping the burning glass. That is the more pressing issue right now. Room 46 is a little bit tricky, but not the hardest thing to do. I just have to make sure that I watch my step, because we've done this before. Okay, we're fine. I forgot I had running shoes. It's funny how falling once there has made me so nervous of that place. And I know it's bedtime. We're gonna wrap up this day first. Also, I entirely forgot that the tomb has been collecting coins all day. Holy cow, that's fast. Okay, immediately. What this? Wait, that opens that, not that? Eh? But that's so door-shaped! Oh no. These are not useful right now. Shut. We are doing stuff. We are uncovering mysteries. I still have 81 steps left. No burning glass stuff in there. There is another mysterious door-shaped thing. Pokey, thank you for the raid! We are uncovering mysteries and blueprints, and we have finally managed to get a burning glass down to the tomb. So we are now lighting candles on fire. And they're doing different things, like these ones here, which do something. We will see this. They open that up apparently. I was entirely wrong about what the doorways were in here. Okay, there's another tomb here. Oh, this is Clara Epson's grave. So she is confirmed dead then, which was kind of obvious given that her thing was in mourning. Oh, hang on. Oh no! Oh no! This is written in some kind of cipher! I have not figured out the ciphers in this game yet! Well, actually no, it's either written in some kind of cipher or some other language. I don't know yet. I see Oris here, which feels like it relates to Orinda something. But hang on, that word forget. Why is forget in here? And Sinclair. I don't know what the heck this means. There are so many mysteries. Okay, so these cycle around. Okay, those go down. Okay, I need to reset. So we need to get those down like that. Like that. There we go. And we have another allowance token. We have so much money right now. Wait. Okay, no, we already knew Hourglass was purple. That one's fine. Does that mean that Clara was originally from... Oh, I picked up the money already from that distance. Because we have the magnet thingy. Was Clara originally from... I forgot which country it was. That was purple and had the hourglass. I thought there were more. Are there not more? It's like this feels like a doorway. But I guess those aren't? We did a full loop around the outside. So then I think the only ones left for burning glass in here are down this way. So does this reset each time then? Okay, it does. Because that wasn't open. We technically didn't do back here for the sledge. I sure hope these don't have to be done in a specific order. Seeing the fire trail as they descend. What is this? Wait. This is the chess area. Alright. So we figured that out. Oh wait, I passed it. Was there anything else in the tomb? That looks like it's a messed up match there. Back in the damn line. Well, not really much point being on this side, actually. Nope. That's flooded. Okay. So, knowing that, we've already used burning glass in the chapel. We've used it in the tunnel to the other side of where the elevator is. So that means that the only place left that I know of that needs burning glass is the trader. So we still want to hold burning glass. But I thought there was more in the tomb that needed burning glass. So far we've just got that it was Clara Epson. And an upgrade disc. We could go to Blackbridge to use the upgrade disc. Or make our way to security. Use upgrade disc. We technically also have a lab, but that's further and not needed to go that far. I think the way I want to do this then is hit up Coach Check to put the burning glass in after we head out of the tomb and like double check that we didn't miss any in there. But I think we've done all of them in tomb. I can't think of any others. We now also always have access to this side, which is nice. I can't think of any other spots where you need burning glass other than the trader. Because I think we can light the dynamite with it. Double back through here with a long way around. Like, this looks like a frickin' thing. This has to be a thing, right? Does that need the sledge? Does that need the power sledge or whatever? Surely not. Power hammer, that's what I was thinking. Can't light this candle. That's not on one of the specially lit things. That looks like a door, too. Unless there's, like, more combinations of the statues. That's all for here, though. So head back up. Handle, hi! You've caught us when we're running over. Because we have so many steps, so much money, so much everything in this one. Also, I forgot to brush that hydrant look earlier. There we go. But I want to at least use the upgrade disc and stick the burning glass in the coat check for next time. It's not like these. I can't light these, can I? No. I don't remember where else I've seen candles. Check item. Burning glass. There we go. I guess I got the burning crown today, but it's not very useful. Not today, anyways. So we have to get to a computer. There's one at Blackbridge. There's one in security. I think I'd rather go to one in Blackbridge. It feels closer. I don't think there's any other rooms or anything that I really need to get more pictures or anything in. So I think we're good to just proceed to Blackbridge. I'm also still missing microchip for Blackbridge. Don't know where the last one is. There's one ship with Blackbridge. One we found in the entryway. I don't know where the last one is. Okay, so we can upgrade closet. Let's see what options we have. Hallway closet, 2 items plus extra item if adjoined to a hallway. Bedroom closet, 2 extra items if drafted joined to a bedroom. Or empty closet, but 4 items if drafted to a red room. Hallway is gonna be the easiest, I think. There are so many hallways. Bedroom is the worst, I think. Empty closet is nice if you like gambling, but I'm not a red-heavy user. If we had gone with the red parlor, if I'd gone with the red parlor, then it would have been interesting, because then I would have had another red room to key off of. But I think hallway closet is my preferred on this one. I think on another run of this game I'll probably have to try red. Just go red upgrade anytime. That feels weird. Shellacking servers there. They're everywhere else except that spot, and that spot's like taken out. Everything else is lit. Why? Don't know. Huh. I wonder if it'll show after we get the 3rd microchip. I don't know where the 3rd microchip is, but I can imagine. I can think about it. What else? We have so many steps, so much money, and literally nothing we can spend it on. We bought out the kitchen, we've stolen all the keys from the locksmith. We could buy more gems from the commissary, that's all there was left. Is there anything else, or is it just call it a day here? Because we've got burning glass and coat check. In fact, I should update. Coat check item is now burning glass. We did the shelter emails. We did the lab emails. So we can get rid of these. We still have not gotten to grade 8 in the classroom. We set water level to 6. We did that. Water level's gonna stay at 6 until we can get a magnifying glass to go back there again. We've not investigated the X in the laundry room. We have not investigated the X on the patio. We've gotten the burning glass for... we did for underground. We did the tomb puzzle. We did both of those. So it is only for trading post now, as far as we're aware. We still have not treasure mapped into the bedroom. And we've gotten Power Hammer for the chest room. I feel like there's something else with the Power Hammer, but I can't remember what. So I'm gonna for possibly tunnel, I think is how I'm changing that. So that's our current to-do list. Oh, I should add, figure out cipher. Puzzle out new clue. Okay. So we've got options there. One of the things that's really interesting with this game is I've been watching a couple other people play it too, namely Goodbrian, and I try and drop if it seems like there's something spoilery that I'm like really close to getting but want to find it myself. Because I saw him get the water level down to 6 and start heading down there, so I like muted the stream and wandered off type thing. So I could investigate it for myself on stream. But he has a surprising amount of knowledge for some of the countries, and I don't know where he's gotten it. He might have gotten it in the classrooms, in the later classrooms, because I know he's gotten all the way to classroom 8, and I wasn't watching that bit either. So I think classrooms probably is our next biggest thing that we need to do. It's what we tried to do today, and got very distracted. I'm probably going to end up changing the thumbnail and title for today's stream to something about the castle cipher, because we ended up uncovering that today, and I was not expecting to do that. So we'll see. We'll see on that one. I will probably spend some time off stream working on the cipher, or like thinking through the hints and stuff in the new clue that we uncovered today. So if anyone has any ideas on those, or little things of try X, you might want to poke me on Discord and see if I'm interested in hearing your ideas, because I might end up just chilling in a VC at some point, puzzling through it. And brainstorming as a community does sound kind of fun. So I will keep that in mind. For now, it's probably about time to end stream. We're basically 30 minutes over. So I will be back on Sunday with Hightail. And then, who do we want to go raid? Is there anyone we know online? Oh, there's a good Brian who is also playing Blueprints. Since I did just name drop him, maybe we should go raid him. I think we will. I think we will, since I just name dropped him. And I do like watching his stuff. And he just found a new clue too. Okay, so he found that book. I want to go see what he has to say about it. And I will see you guys next time on Sunday for more Hightail. Do is nya!